Hi again, and welcome to another episode of Get Off My Lawn, the show that talks about life, the universe, and whatever the hell else I want to talk about. I'm Tom Curley. Today we're going to talk about the news, specifically cable news. Now, I watch way too much cable news, which is odd because I don't really like the news. I mean, I worked for CBS News for over 40 years. I had to watch the news. I was making the news shows. It was my job. Now, if I had a choice, I'd rather watch the Cartoon Network. But nowadays, I seem to watch cable news all the time. I seem to be morbidly fascinated with the steady decline of America and how the guy who lost the last election just won't go away. But I have noticed one interesting thing. Well, interesting to me. Only old people watch cable news. How do I know this? Simple. Watch the commercials. They're all the same. Fox, MSNBC, CNN, for the most part, CBS, NBC, and ABC. And by all the same, I mean all the same advertisers. Now, they break down into a few categories. Drugs, medical products, drugs, Medicare supplement plans, drugs, life insurance and annuities, drugs, walk-in bathtubs, stair lifts, oh yeah, and drugs. Now, every last one of them is depressing as hell. And most of them I don't really understand. Let's start with a drug supplement that is supposed to help your brain think better. Now, why does it make your brain think better? Well, they proudly tell you it's because of an ingredient found in, wait for it, jellyfish. Yes, jellyfish. Because, when I think of something that involves brains and intelligence, the first thing I think of is a jellyfish. A billion-year-old multicellular organism who floats in the ocean waiting for food to become entangled in their floaty, dangly, tentacle-like thingies. And they also don't have a brain. But then I got to thinking about it. Maybe I got it all wrong. Maybe jellyfish are the most intelligent, intellectual, and philosophical thinkers on the planet. Like those advanced omnipotent species that constantly pop up on Star Trek. I mean, what else do they have to do? They just float around in the ocean all day. I think, therefore I am. Free-willed is an illusion. Hey guys, some fool just bumped into my tentacle thingies. You never studied, Frank. Next, reverse mortgages. This is where if you own your house, you can sell it back to the bank. They pay you a monthly payment until they've paid for the whole house. But then you have no place to live. So you're betting that you die before you become homeless and older. Is that a bet you want to win? And then there are all the companies that want to buy your life insurance policy. The pitch goes something like this. We need more money for our retirement. We found out we could sell our life insurance policy. Now we're set for life. Until one of you dies? I mean, isn't that the reason you bought life insurance in the first place? So when one of you dies, the other can collect the money and then live off of it? I mean, what are you going to do? Where are you going to live? I mean, you could go live with that other guy, except he's homeless too. And then there are the catheter commercials. They're almost always being hawked by a guy who looks like a middle manager for an insurance company. They all have the same mustache. And they all start off with the guy saying, I don't like pain when I cath. What? Are there people out there who like pain when they cath? And when the hell did cath become a verb? Look, and if you don't know what a catheter is, Google it. I am not going to explain it. And finally, drug commercials. Lots of commercials, and they're all incredibly annoying because they take a beloved song from your youth and they pervert it into shilling for their drug. Now, they all tell you to ask your doctor if whatever the drug they're selling is right for you. Shouldn't your doctor already know that? And if he doesn't, have you considered getting a new doctor? And here's the main takeaway from all drug commercials. Don't take any of these drugs! For God's sakes, look at the list of side effects they describe in each one of them. explosive diarrhea, sudden stroke, sudden death, rectal itch. There's actually a commercial for an antidepressant drug where one of the side effects is suicidal depression. The side effects are worse than the disease you're trying to treat. Except for maybe the one about rectal itch. The only problem is I don't remember what disease it was treating. So, to all you young folks out there, if you want to see where your life is going to end up, watch a cable news station for a day. Me, I think I'm going back to watching the Cartoon Network. Well, that's it for now. Be sure to click, comment, subscribe, tag, poke, prod, shove, punch, tickle, or whatever the hell you're supposed to do on these sites. And be sure to check out my favorite websites, Serendipity, Seeking Intelligent Life on Earth. Personally, I think they're wasting their time. And Voicescapes Audio Theater for the best in audio comedy and drama. I should know. I'm in it. And a half-hour radio show, the cult radio hit from the 90s that just refuses to die. Well, that's all for this episode. See you next time. Now get off my lawn.